All right, folks, so my progression as a soccer player started. I was the worst player on my team. And from there, my dad brought me to a skills and drills coach. His name is Tom Turnbull. And he helped me get to the next level because he focused on ball mastery, dribbling sequences, juggling games, and then 1v1 to cones. And so paired with that, when I was a youth player, I got into a good juggling habit. And so it wasn't just a good juggling habit, it was an obsessive level of almost it wasn't necessarily a boredom, but I just found I guess I would lose myself is the best way to describe it. So I would be at my older brother's soccer tournaments, and I would just spend hours and hours and hours juggling. It wasn't thoughtful, right? It didn't have a specific goal. I just found myself doing it for hours at a time. And so for better or worse, this is where I was at maybe for the first 10 years of my life. Now, if we move into my high school phases, it took a bit of a downturn, right? I spent more time doing weight training, and I spent less time doing skills training. That actually hurt me. So by my senior year, I actually think I was a worse player than I was my freshman year in high school, right? Because I was more nimble, I was focused on skills training, I was focused on juggling. And so by my freshman year of college, it was like the worst version of Andrew. I shifted to bodybuilding exercises. I weighed 192 pounds, maybe between 189 and 192. And I could run, right? I could do the 2 miles in under 12 minutes required to play for URI men's soccer. But I actually got cut from the Duquesne men's soccer team my freshman year. That's in the fall of 2008. And the following year, I walked on to the URI men's soccer team of 2009. And so I played for 4 years. And even by the time I was a senior in college, I wasn't doing these simple exercises that you see here. And so that's why I want to talk about this progression, because why do I do this type of skills training every day? Why do I make these YouTube shorts? The reason I make them is because I'm trying to show soccer players what I wish I knew before I started on my journey, right? If I could show players an effortless soccer skills warm-up, then maybe it's going to help them develop a training habit. And so what we're doing, we're focusing on some fundamentals. We're focusing on movement with an RMT rope invented by David Weck. We're doing the Tom Turnbull dribbling sequence, and we're doing the Fantasista dribbling sequence. And then we're doing just some simple juggling patterns inspired by ty_ty.fitness_ on Instagram. And so hopefully if you start to do some of these, it's going to help you have more fun playing soccer. So reach out with any questions.